Something that was really on my mind and wanted to share with you is scope creep. And this is really important, especially if you're starting your business and you're not sure how to prioritize, what to prioritize. Most importantly, whenever you're seeing that you're providing a service, in our case, we're providing Amazon Ads service, and we're a service-based agency. When you're thinking of service, imagine whenever you are going to pay your phone bill, you're subscribing to a monthly subscription service. That is the way how we are handling accounts. And why is that important is because, especially during the last quarter, actually this quarter, because we're still in Q1, what I noticed, there was a lot of scope creep when it comes down to what we actually offer in our agreements and what our clients ask for. And here, keep in mind, this is not something that negative review of the how clients are treating us or something like that. No, not at all. This is from the point of view that probably if you're here, and I'm hoping that if you're here and you're providing some type of service, you aim to do your best when it comes down to both keeping your clients happy and also making sure that customer delight is there while delivering your service. Now, why is this important? Is because especially if you are very prone to make your clients happy, what you're going to end up with without wanting is scope creep. How I define scope creep is based on the current purpose of whatever you would deliver. In this case, clients would ask you for out of scope services that are not within your scope. And they would expect that you're going to deliver the same way for those out of scope things, even faster, even better experience, and so on and so forth, or anyhow deliver at least on things that are not within your agreement. And why is this important? This is going to take the attention of your team. This is going to take your attention. This is going to take up a lot of time from things that you're supposed to be doing within your agency or within your company, or even if your employee still applies within your purpose of, hey, I have 40 hours per week that I'm going to dedicate to XYZ task in order to manage, sustain, and improve the things that I am working on. If you're an employee, you will do the same thing, right? What is going to happen if I'm going to request lots of things that are actually not within whatever I'm offering? One, there's going to be a lot of frustration on your end because you are already aiming to deliver the best service possible that you have. And then second, you're going to bring false hopes, false expectations from your clients. You're assuming that they know exactly what your contract is about. They signed the agreement. They should know that your business hours are between Monday and Friday between 10 to 5 p.m. and they are messaging you on Saturdays and Sundays, and they should know better. If you're not going to keep at it, at the scope itself, whatever is within your agreement, what you're going to end up with is you're going to become very reactive. So the moment that they are messaging you, you're going to reply right away, even if it's not within your business hours. Again, emphasizing the fact that it is amazing to deliver high customer delight when it comes down to the customer experience. However, what we've seen on our end, and right now I'm just stepping back for clarity because Q1 is going to end today as it's March 31st when I'm recording this 2026. I realized that this is something that me on my end as a manager of a team and as a manager of client relationships, I should be better in expressing that. So moving forward, just want to encourage you, whenever or whatever your position would be, either you're an employee, either you're an agency owner, either you are delivering any type of services, it's going to be crucial for you to, one, keep up delighting that customer and retain them for as long as you can based on exceptional quality of your service that they are paying for. And two, make sure that when it comes down to, hey, all these things I'm already doing for you, and there's still lots of things that are coming in on my plate that we have not agreed upon, yet you're expecting me to deliver at 110% the same way how I would for my services that you're paying for. Just step back and find the right wording, letting them know that, hey, I understand how business works. I understand that things might be thrown on your plate and you're hoping to throw them on my plate so I can solve them for you, which is great, and be understanding. Look, this is where we are. I want to be super respectful of you and of our agreement. Really important that we're still keeping whatever is within scope, and in case that you need something additional, more than happy. But let's discuss, let's see eye to eye, because what's going to happen is that if you're not going to address this right away or as close as possible to whenever you see scope creep, one, you're going to make them believe that you're not responsive, which is not the case. Probably you're just swimming in lots of things that have been on your plate. And then second, you don't want to mess up on the things that you, in the first place, were hired for, which is if you're an employee and you have specific responsibilities, deliver on those. If you're an agency and you have specific responsibilities within your agreement/contract, deliver on those first.